Hello, everyone.
Welcome back. We're back again. Kimmy here.
Mom here.
Storm here. We're going to be watching what today, guys?
Iron
Iron
Fist.
Fist.
Ooh.
I wore a little green today. He hasn't really worn green yet, and his fist turns goldish orange, I guess.
That's right.
But I do know because of the actual title, and I have seen an image. I think it was a comic book image a while ago that he wears like green and yellow. So that's my excuse. And it's kind of Christmassy, a lot of Christmassy.
See,
I got
festive.
kids,
Yeah.
festive. So if you are watching on Patreon, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yes.
Same with YouTube, but Happy New Year because we're a week ahead on our Patreon.
Happy New Year.
So thank you guys for all your support. Yes,
Another year to come.
2021. Yes,
Yes.
positivity, guys, because I know we had a hard year, and hopefully it'll just get better from here on out.
Hope so.
We're happy you guys can join us on our journey together while we watch new things. We are blind to pretty much everything that we watch on the channel. I have seen a few things in the past, but live action stuff pretty much no. So we do like Iron Fist so far. We are getting towards the end of this season. We are watching in release order for Marvel shows. We are on episode 9 of season 1. This one's called The Mistress of All Agonies.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not good. We see Gal right there.
Gal,
I
I
was
was
going to
gonna say
rhetorically
that's
ask you
Gal.
guys, who do you think they're talking about?
I don't know.
So, and then again, we try not to read the descriptions because we
I
say
can't
that a
see
lot
it.
lately
I
because
can't
some
see it.
do drop major spoilers on what will happen. And it's good that you can't see it, Mom. I do like it when you can read
right.
stuff, but we're going to figure out a system where we do get requests for like subtitle type things, and I don't want you to be struggling like really close up trying to read
Yeah,
it
what
more
they
than
say.
actually watch. Yeah, what they say. When we were together on the big TV, you could read that okay. I remember a few times I read things out loud, but I don't think we really had to do that. But anywho, yeah, so in this case, it's good that you don't have to read it. But Gal, I do like her character. She's a good mastermind.
She sure
She
is.
is. She's a
gosh.
mind
I want to see her
Boy.
fight. I think they're going to build that up to the finale or something where she's going to really epically fight Iron Fist.
Wouldn't that be
Oh,
great?
yeah,
Now, we
yeah.
thought that a couple of times ago when he was doing
I was kind of bummed
That's
out during
right,
this
yeah.
whole
Yes.
like challenge
My
thing that
God.
he went through, and again, like I do like the show. And I'm sorry, I nitpick because I hardly ever nitpick anything, but
No,
I
you
just
don't.
feel like this has so much potential, and then it kind of just fizzles out. Like they have these
Yeah.
cool ideas for battles, and it's like almost funny, you know. But I do love Claire. I love Colleen. I do
Oh, they
like
both are
Danny.
good.
But in that order, I want to say Claire, Colleen, and then Danny. I like the
That's
best.
right. That's
Claire's
right.
great.
Yeah.
And just
And
because we know
Colleen, I
Claire
love
well.
Colleen's fighting style
Oh,
too.
Me
she's
too.
very
I
good.
love-
My gosh.
I feel like it has a lot of anime influence in this. Like if the director really liked it or something, because even that weird drunk guy with the boards, like again, I talked about last time, I just felt like that was like more anime style. But at least with Colleen, her fighting technique with the katana was really cool and it was more realistic.
Very
Like
much so.
kind of
Yeah.
like her running was kind of anime to me, like running from afar. Maybe it's not. And just her fighting with her sword was really cool. I did
Was.
enjoy
That's
that.
very
Especially
good. Wow,
last
yeah.
episode's fight with that other chick. Yeah, she was good there.
That's right.
And we know that Claire has been training with Colleen. So I just love how
That's
Claire
right,
just
yeah.
immediately joins the fight. Like she's awesome.
yeah.
She's
Oh,
It's
my
like,
God,
okay,
yeah.
I'm
I don't
going
say bad,
for it.
but
She goes
I'm gonna
into
get
it.
whatever I
I can't
can.
even say it. But yeah, like I think she's amazing. She just grabs those rake things again and just like
my
I'm part of
gosh,
the
yeah.
team. But she has been training, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so maybe
that's
she'll
right.
be
And
part
she
of the
fought.
crew.
She didn't, there's flight or fight. And she fought.
That's
And
right,
please
she
let
did.
us know if it's not too much of a spoiler. Maybe not. No, don't tell us anything. I was going to say, like, maybe they'll become a group. Like a, I don't want to say threesome.
Oh,
because then it sounds
maybe.
Oh,
weird.
maybe. Never tell.
Not that way.
Nice.
But, like, I don't know. Like, they
Yeah.
could be a good team together. They seem to work well together last episode. And
Yeah, they,
And they are a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
team. I mean,
Mhm.
They are.
with Claire with her awesome nursing skills. I mean,
I was
Oh,
going to
wow.
joke and
had
say,
a
So much
PhD,
nurse.
man.
everyone matters,
be a
but
doctor.
she is the doctor, so make sure she, like, I love her anyways. Like, Rosario Dawson's
Sometimes,
amazing,
yeah.
but, like, she has to survive because she has to be able
She
to patch
better.
people up
Yes.
afterwards.
Yeah.
So watch out. Protect your healer. It's like Overwatch.
Yeah.
We should play Overwatch at some point. Just say, what is Overwatch? I mentioned it a couple times, but I don't even know if you guys
I
remember
heard
anything.
Yeah.
you mention
Say
it. Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
wanted to play that with you guys for so long, and that's a whole nother
That would
tangent.
be funny.
my
Oh, that would be
God.
freaking hilarious. And we could do that separately together, you know, because we could do Zoom and I'll have to figure that out. But and then we could play online together. How funny. And then we could have like
Mom's like,
our
Oh
own
my
like storm
God.
team, and then we could have Tom join and maybe even Heather join. And I think that would be really funny. Because then, like, you guys could run around in circles and we'd have to save you.
Oh, God, yeah.
We'd be good at
We'll
that.
That would be
see.
me running around in circles all the time.
We'll see. I've been wanting to
Oh,
bring
next.
gaming more to the channel for so long, but we just are so tied with. I love doing this,
Yes.
but we're just like kind of, you know, in a wonderful way. We love our support on Patreon, but we're kind of just leveled out. And we're maxed out right now, but eventually, like, if we do get more subscribers and stuff, maybe we can start doing more gaming too, because that would, or at least me, to branch off and do that with Tommy, because he loves the game, and to
Tommy
do
loves
Overwatch
the
with you
game.
guys a couple times, that would kill me. I would love that so much. I think that would be so much fun. So,
why
anywho,
not?
I would run around in circles.
that would be so funny, though. I don't know. You might learn some stuff, though,
Up
because
and
you
down, up
were
and
pretty
down.
decent with technology, Mom. You're actually pretty good, and
Well,
more
why,
than other
Mom?
people that I
Oh,
know.
thanks, right.
Mhm,
Really?
Me too.
Yeah,
I
and
know
I
a lot
think
of older folks, and
we-
you're right up there.
you are. And you did play Horizon Zero Dawn with me a long time ago. Both of you guys did.
Yes, I
And you
know.
never play any games at all. Like maybe Atari way back, you know, but like that's like a 3-dimensional world that you're walking through. So we had a
I
lot
did
of
a
laughs.
couple of
Oh
games
my
on
gosh.
Wii. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
Oh,
games on Wii and stuff. So you
Mm-hmm.
kind of know, but it is a very different feel and technique. Like, yeah, it comes natural to a lot of gamers, of course, but not to people who've never done it before. So I think it would be fun. I think it would be entertaining. What do you think? So, anywho, shall we, guys?
We
Yes.
shall.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
I love the name, like the mistress of all agonies. And you have Gav
Oh my
smiling. Oh, God, the body. Are we going to see a body? I'm still alive. Watch, he's going to spring out.
What?
Ew, he's just going to float
A
up.
plant.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, he is alive. Gets stabbed multiple times.
Yeah.
Do you lose a piece
Zombie
of
now.
yourself every time? Yeah.
Yeah. Does
Ew,
it get-
gross. He has it still stuck in him. He never took it out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not turning her over to the police until I find out what I want to know.
Talk about your stuff outside of her.
You truly
Not with her.
believe that's where I will end up? Or what?
Danny.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Didn't even flinch.
She didn't
Can I
even
talk to you
flinch.
for a minute?
What's your problem?
I feel like I'm dead. Just let me have some water.
Oh, look at him.
Hey, I'm talking to you. The kids are playing here.
Look at him.
Taking a bath.
I don't know what's going on.
She might bump into
Maybe she might see her father now.
Mm.
Your dad bought it the week before you died.
Oh boy.
I need sustenance.
Look at his shirt. Ooh.
He has the sword there.
Whoa.
Give it to me or I'll stab you.
Look at him. Oh.
He doesn't know any better. See, he's
No, I
really changed.
Ew,
Couple-
gross. Ew.
Oh, gross.
Oh, he's coughing up some river
Oh.
mud.
How do you know my men
Oh,
are at her
come
door
on.
right now?
You stupid.
Ooh.
Oh.
Anything happens to my mother.
Got a nice little shopping lift.
Oh my
shopping
goodness.
lift. Oh, hi.
Hey. How are you?
Okay.
Your grandfather was right to train you the way he did.
Boy, she really investigated these guys.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know my grandfather.
Release me, and I will allow you to proceed with your
Oh,
life.
release me. Don't do that.
So easily, like,
Come to the dark
Yeah.
side
That.
Oh, boy. Here he is again.
with a knife.
Rand. Oh, Rand is in.
Oh, see now the true is
this guy's
coming
gonna
out. The
recognize
truth.
him.
Ooh.
Is he gonna snap when he sees Ward?
Second in his reflection.
Gonna break it.
Ooh, looks like the hands print.
Who's that?
And they have his fingerprint there. He's alive.
Imagine if that board member sees him. Hey.
Oh,
Looks so good there.
I'd really been quite worried.
Well,
Especially
that
if
guy.
Howard and Joy lost
Kyle!
touch with me.
oh my god.
He never went this long without contacting me before.
Hey, got anything better than this?
That's your normal drink, sir.
You got any bourbon?
Gonna mix it. And he's gonna dump it. So he's like changing.
Oh. Yeah, it's just a complete
Double black.
different
Johnny
version.
Walker.
Oh.
Yeah, he might.
That's
Is
more
everything
like
all
it.
right, sir? I'd eat ice cream for breakfast.
Really?
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, he's such a nice kid. I'm so worried for him.
That's
I
right.
know, right? Uh-oh. Watch out for your
Spread the
money.
word.
Give me your money. Uh-oh. He's
Oh,
gonna
boy, I
take
don't trust-
more than a hot dog.
trust him now. Oh my gosh. God, I hope. Oh,
No,
Oh, the
one
poor
hit.
guy.
darn.
Just wants to make a living.
That's right. What the heck?
Closed. Whoa, what?
Oh, what? Huh?
You're dead next.
Remember you killed him?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
this is gonna
Maybe
be
he's looking
it.
for
After your
time.
mother delivered you. Nurse
Oh, with the
Eckler
knife.
Oh,
He's got the knife. He's got the knife. Now you're gonna
run.
get yours.
Just run.
You're gonna get yours.
Why aren't you dead?
Mm-hmm.
I was just able to come back. Am I a monster, Ward?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what you really think?
Yes, and I'm gonna show
Yes.
you. I actually really feel bad for
No,
Ward
he's got
now.
the, he's got the knife.
Put the freaking sword knife thing down. Don't. It's too obvious. Don't do it. Okay.
Grab the knife anyway,
Why don't you
Ward.
trust him?
Please, I love
Then he's
you.
gonna do
I
something?
love you so much.
Wow.
You know that, don't you?
Yeah, he's gonna do something.
He's like, wake me up.
Isn't that great?
He's a little cray
Want
cray.
you? He's to come back to haunt you.
Ward's like, I need something to calm my nerves.
Oh. No one here is probably won't take. True story.
Listen, she said you weren't ready.
Anything to do with us. He wasn't willing to make a deal.
Yeah, she's been poisoned.
Oh.
Did you really think your drugs would affect me?
See, I had a feeling it wouldn't. And I
Yeah,
said
it was
that.
too easy.
Sentry being
Ooh.
interrogated. Bullshit.
Oh, jeez, I hope I should be all right.
Oh, this poor guy! He's torturing him
What the?
by
heck?
gonna.
You wanted to leave. So, leave.
He's
He's like manipulating.
standing like that in
Oh, he's
front of her
got-
now.
A thumb on him.
Oh,
Put a
You're
sock, a
such
sweaty
children.
sock
Put
in her
it-
mouth.
Put a handkerchief on him.
Your eyes will get adjusted to the dark.
White.
what the heck?
Ooh.
Ooh, what are they doing?
Night vision.
Camera. Put the shirt curtains down.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, God, no, that. Whoa.
Get Colleen first and foremost. What is that, a couch?
Whoa.
No way.
Looks like SWAT team.
What the heck?
Wow, way to go. Even Claire's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good for Colleen, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to run through even faster.
Oh,
Oh, is that
the
that
drug.
the drug? Jeez. Patch. Not cool. I'm just going to
Of
pull your
course.
arms off.
Here's some poison ice cream for you.
Come up here.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's
no,
gonna-
no.
It's been a long, strange day.
I wouldn't trust that.
This has
Please.
ricin.
Organic cornflakes.
Please,
Mr. Rogers
please,
meets
please.
the devil.
In all the time I've worked for you, I don't think I've ever seen you eat any dairy or sugar. Is there any vanilla?
No.
Uh-oh.
We
Now
went
you
through all
just...
this trouble. That was his trigger.
This is great. Really, I can just eat this.
No, you can't!
Grateful little shit.
No!
Oh! Ow! Ow! Holy
God, I'm
shit!
not watching this.
This is very violent.
That's so
This is so bad.
Oh, shut up and die.
Oh!
It's
Poor little boy.
It's okay. What's
That poor
okay?
guy.
Oh, poor kid.
Ward Meacham? Yeah? Step over here, please.
Uh-oh.
What
He's
is
got
going
the
on?
drugs in his arms.
here, please.
Oh, yeah.
But why did
I want
you...
a
What's that?
lawyer.
Already?
This isn't mine. This is a setup. Someone
And he's
set
talking
me
funny.
up.
Well, at least he's all cleaned up. Doesn't have any blood on him.
Didn't
From
check his
something
arms.
else. Oh, he's at the same hospital.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You're really
The
gonna
psych
do
place.
this? I'm here because my dad had drugs planted in my car. Your dad?
See, it's gonna sound so crazy, just like
Oh, yeah,
me.
your dad that's
This is
dead.
way too complicated. So I'm damned if I do. And damned if I don't.
Perfect storm,
Oh,
man.
boy.
That's how he works.
Yeah, if they took any blood tests.
Your father's
Yeah.
very public death from cancer.
Look at him loving the
Yeah, it's
show.
right there,
Where
yeah.
would you like to begin?
Oh,
So much
Oh,
control.
she's like, do
boy.
I?
Okay.
Why not?
Oh, my God. doors
be
are
like-
opening. I say, no,
Not
I'm gonna
automatic,
go the other
sweetheart.
way. I didn't push that. Watch it end here.
Say
I
hello.
hope Joy will be okay.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Boy, Joy.
Oh,
Who's
there's
that?
somebody-
Is her
oh
friend
my gosh.
Sensei or something?
Oh, yeah, that's her friend.
That's me.
Get him.
Be fast, guys. Why are you being
I
so
hope we can
slow?
save her.
Look out your window.
Colleen was just asking for him.
Leave.
Oh, good. She's threatened, so
Yeah.
open it.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be
He's cool.
slow.
Come
Colleen
on,
was
he's cool. You
calling.
killed
Come on,
him.
come on. Please.
Danny, we're in trouble here.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
It's going up.
What are you waiting for? Good. Now,
Claire's like, wow.
open your fist.
Come on.
Focus on it.
You gonna draw it into you? What are you gonna
Do you sense the poison?
do? Ooh, but not inside of her.
Ooh. Ooh, look at
Good. It's working.
It was boiling her blood,
Oh, gosh. Ooh.
and it was quick.
Whoa.
Sweet
Christmas.
Christmas! She's just saying about it.
Danny?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be
Oh
something.
my God.
Frog in the well never understands the sea.
Everything is gonna be okay.
What is going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So many
what the heck is going-
questions.
Yeah, what the heck is going
I
on?
want to say that guy throwing tinfoil stars was like familiar because he did look kind of familiar, but yeah. So what the heck is going on with that guy? So it seems like he's a bad purpose. He bashed that guy's head in, like and he's
Yeah.
started making
Yeah, and then he was
stars.
just
Yeah.
threatening that hot dog stand guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
that guy.
right,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know,
Right.
like what his purpose is. He was staring at Harold on the street, so I was kind
Yeah.
of
He
like, what's
did,
going
yes,
on there?
definitely. Oh.
Right. So I
Wow.
wonder if he's part of the hand
Yeah, it seemed like it. You
to
know, he's
let
making all
the,
these
the
stars.
scope out for Gao being in the dojo. I don't know
Mhm.
because he went
Oh,
by
good.
Rand. He didn't go in Rand, so I don't think he did.
And how crazy is Harold right now? Like he reset, he's reborn,
He's like,
and he
oh,
loses
wow,
a piece of
he's-
his soul, I guess, every single time. So
yeah,
just
and
more
he's
Oh,
more
my
monstrous.
God. gosh.
sinister the nicer he is. So
That's right.
I'm not worried for
Gotcha.
Joy, but
I don't know.
I'm worried that he's going to say stuff and go against Ward. And now Ward is screwed. He's in the hospital.
He might be
Yes, he is,
safe
my
there,
gosh,
even
yeah,
though
yeah.
his father has control over it. Maybe it's better
Yeah,
for him
he's
to be
tucking
there
him away.
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, because
And it
he's
is
so
good for
crazy.
him to be away from the drugs. So
It
in
is.
that
My
respect,
God,
yes.
yeah.
But
It still scares me
gee.
because yes, they're there to help people, but you say one wrong thing, it's like, oh yeah, you're definitely crazy. You have to stay here now. You know, he has
That's
a drug
right,
yeah.
addiction
Yeah, you have-
anyways and has to be there, but yeah. So talking about your father, you can't talk like that because you're gonna get mad. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put myself in the corner because he's so mad right now, saying like, okay,
yeah,
well,
and Ward, he knows what happened with Danny originally.
That's right. He does.
He has
yeah.
nothing like an iron fist to get out of there.
No,
Yeah.
I guess not.
so it's
For,
just
for
bad.
Colleen to say to call that guy, you would know something about what's wrong with her.
Oh, the
He's in
sensei,
Toyota,
yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot
I
of mystery, a
wonder
lot of
about that.
questions, a lot of loose ties here, and I am curious. And again, we don't know much about Colleen's past, and even Gao just talking to Claire and Colleen about certain things
She
like their
just wants to
weaknesses.
play mind games.
And I'm like,
I'm sure
okay,
she
so
does.
there's stuff that Colleen is really insecure about as well, and we knew about her sensei. We don't know anything about him though.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
And she gets uncomfortable talking about loved ones from the beginning with Danny when he was asking if she cared about
Mm-hmm.
anyone or something. And then she was just like, never mind or whatever. And she kind of just pushed it off. But that sensei guy, like, I think he's good,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of think there's more to it. Like, it's not what Danny wants. They probably have a different mission or something with, I don't know, with the hand or
Yeah,
something.
because
or
That's
they're
right.
very familiar with the iron fist.
Yeah, that's what I was
He's
wondering
very
about, yeah.
familiar with the iron fist. She wasn't so much because she kept questioning, what is this? What is this?
Yeah.
But she knew that he has some kind of, not powers, but he has
kind of
strengths with
healing.
chi. And he knew that the iron fist can help her. They can
Yeah.
save her. That's pretty knowledgeable.
It's like, oh, you didn't
That's
know
right,
that
yeah.
step yet. So it seems like that he was probably a part of that to a certain extent and just wasn't chosen or something.
Right. And Gao felt kind of
threatened.
Intimidated
Yeah.
by him.
Yeah, and I think even though Gao has her own agenda, I think she was speaking truths to benefit Danny as well there, where she kept saying that quote about the frog in the well doesn't know the sea or something. So he just tapped into this power to heal, which is great, but also weakened him. And maybe it's not a good thing that he did that, because maybe now he has to.
That's right.
Maybe it unlocks something that made him weaker, or who knows, or maybe he did absorb some of the poison, even though he did burn it away. Something happened there that wasn't normal.
Yeah, it was
Right.
Yeah.
It made him exhausted. At
Sure
the very
did, yeah.
least.
It was a neat idea to be like, oh, just open your hand. But I thought that was such a basic thing to say, because, like, even though it's an iron fist, I would, in training, think, oh, well, have you ever tried that before? Just open your
If
hand.
I
what
open
would
it,
happen?
it's gonna
Like that.
stop.
It's not
So
a
for him
fist.
to
It's
not
not a
even have
fist
thought
anymore.
of doing that ever and just being like, whoa, like that, I thought was kind of funny. I love the idea of the healing, but yeah, so anyways, like, I thought that was kind of funny. That was like,
Yeah.
you never ever tried to open your hand. He's like new to all this stuff, like, oh my God, I never thought of that before. But I'm curious to see what her sensei and Colleen have to do. I'm glad she's okay, but have to do with this whole
That's
thing.
right, yeah.
And Gao wasn't happy, and we like seeing Gao not happy, but it also made me worried about, you know, Iron Fist or Danny doing that move
Yeah.
to heal Colleen. So,
And Gao, she has quite the power of just talking to people and just
She
trying.
does.
And she
That's right.
does her homework. She knew about
Right,
Claire's
everything,
mom.
yes.
She,
Everything.
Way back
she
when.
knew she had a mom. I mean, like she
Yeah.
investigated enough to see who her inner circle is.
yeah, and to
she
say
knew
you
enough
don't know
about
if any of my
Colleen.
and she's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't know if my guys are right outside her door or something like that. So
Oh,
she
Yes.
was threatening them
Yeah.
too, but she does know how to
Sure.
talk to them. I just thought it was funny how I love how she can talk to people, manipulate people too, and really get to their weakness, you know.
Yeah.
But how like Gao will just keep talking, and Claire and Colleen both were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna shut you up. Like, oh, you better shut up, or we're gonna put a sweaty sock in your mouth, or
Yeah,
whatever they
right,
said."
yeah.
And yet they never did, and they kept letting her talk and letting her talk. And the fact that
they
they were doing
should've.
it individually instead of as a group at first, I know they're exhausted. They traveled so far to bring her back to the dojo.
Yeah,
Like,
they
wow,
went
how
on
did they
this
get away with
private
that?
plane, right?
Maybe, yeah. I'm like, how
yeah.
do they get connections to just bring her back when they're trying to be secluded? I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So now that they're tired and they're back, they're all separately interrogating when they don't know what to expect from Gao. Like, she's this ultimate person,
That's right.
and they're just like have her tied up to a chair and just like randomly talking to her. And immediately with Gao talking, they're all of a sudden like, oh God, get out of my head. So it's almost like she had more of a power than just talking. I felt like
Yes,
they
I
were
agree.
immediately
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
over by an energy force or something.
Right,
Or it could just be talking,
right.
but it was just too easy where
Too
I'm
much,
like,
yeah.
it had to be more. But I do like Gao, and Claire is amazing. I didn't like what Gao was saying to Claire. What did you guys think?
She does her homework, and she really hit a nerve with Claire. I don't think it's true, but she does have the claw things, and when she was fighting those guys, she had
That's
them out
right, yeah.
again.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it is trying to be an extension of herself, trying to be with others that have not only powers,
Yeah.
but like Colleen, she's very skilled. Even being sick, I mean, she really wore
That's
off
right,
the soldier guys, those military guys. But maybe she hit a nerve. I don't know, but she wants to help. She's a great medical person to have around. I mean,
sure she
I don't
is, yeah.
think I really don't think she wants to be a superhero, but
No,
Yeah.
just
just
don't
wants
know.
to, she just happens to fall into it. Like she's like, even when she met Iron Fist, that time, and she's like, oh God, I don't know what's wrong with you. What's up with you guys?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so
That's good.
I get that she was trying to make her feel bad about it, but I don't think Gao had strong points to Claire to be like, oh,
No.
well, you caused all this trouble. Well, specify what kind of trouble.
Yeah, she
because,
did
yes,
not.
they did a little bit,
No,
but
she didn't,
she
no.
saved them so many times. And if she wasn't there, they would have died.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, that's
so, like,
true,
if she
you
was
know,
not
what the
there,
heck?
they would have died.
right.
You know?
I mean, look at how
Just
many
trying to make
times
her
she
feel
helped
guilty.
Daredevil out
Points
and
there.
Luke
I think they were
out.
trying to make her
She's
feel
trying to make her
uncomfortable
feel
with that,
guilty.
but-
That's
Yeah.
what it was. You know?
Yeah.
Playing with her.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing now is I just want to know what's going on with this sensei and Colleen.
Yes.
Yes.
And
And
I
going
don't
back
think it's
to
bad.
that fist and to save Colleen, I was surprised that Gao wasn't trying to get him out of his chi to summon the Iron Fist and to perform that task to save Colleen. I'm surprised she wasn't talking. Don't listen. I'm surprised she didn't say anything. So she was even impressed by it.
Yeah, she was.
she
Yeah.
was.
Because
Yeah.
she probably would have said something if, you know,
Right.
like
Jeez.
trying to deter him, but she was impressed by it.
Yeah. So a few big things in this episode, and freaking Harold again, like, oh my
God,
God.
he
And
comes
now
back
Joy-
from this
Yes.
river.
It was so weird. I know, because he comes back and like,
My
okay,
God,
well,
it's weird.
we were like debating a lot of things right from the start where like, okay, so just whatever the hand did to him, and we know he takes like this drink and he goes into that tube thing to
And he's very
rejuvenate or
healthy.
whatever.
Yeah.
But he died, and then he had no help from that unless he was in magic water or something. So for him to just reset with no extra help, so whatever they did before was permanent enough. So why does he have to have that shake and that be in that tube if he just gets killed and doesn't need help to come back? Why does he need that stuff? So I
strange,
wonder
yeah.
if that keeps his soul alive or it keeps him more
Oh,
himself.
Or
I'm not
it
sure.
could be just as simple as, oh my God, I have the second chance of life. I'm just going to be as healthy as I can. Because like Kyle, when he was at that ice cream scene, he's like, I've never seen you have sugar before. I've never seen
That's
you
right.
have.
Yeah.
After he came back to life the first time,
Yes.
maybe this time with making the drinks, having the vitamins, being in that
He's like, I don't need
chamber.
that
That's right,
anyways.
yeah.
I want to be really healthy. Maybe that's all it is. And it could be just health drinks and health things,
Yeah.
you know, and he
Yeah,
was working out a lot. He was boxing. So maybe he was just trying to be healthy, because the only way reason why I say this, because Kyle was saying, you know, he made that drink.
Yeah.
But not only that, when they were having the ice cream, he's like, oh, I've never seen you have sugar.
How?
Kyle.
What a trigger! The poor kid, man. Like
Oh,
you knew he was gonna
my
to
die.
be killed by
My
an ice cream
gosh.
scooper from your
Oh,
cream
that was
boss.
How
gross.
fitting. That's not even
So,
fitting.
yeah.
That's not nice. Like, if
And
you
then
were
he's like,
able to live forever, like,
I
what an
don't-
opposite way. Like, you're going to die this way, actually, just to let
Right.
you know.
I could live forever. Oh yeah.
As simple
When
as
he's just
vanilla.
eating.
They had to make
Yeah.
it more dramatic where he didn't get vanilla, which is the #1 ice cream anyone
That's right,
buys.
yes,
You
yes.
know?
Yes.
And he just asked for something simple as vanilla. But not only that, but then he has to say, well, I just don't like these other flavors, when he's such a nice
Well,
kid
just-
that he
just
is.
triggered
most
it.
likely
Yeah.
would have said, oh, but this is okay. Thank you so much. Like, normally, you know, because how
That's
sweet
right,
he is.
yeah.
But he had to say a few more triggers to really get him going.
Oh,
to
yes,
be like,
definitely.
you will die by this scooper.
Now,
What a
Joy-
way, though. I mean,
Yes.
I know Marvel shows can be violent. We've seen, 3 of them already. But this one just throws me off because it's so quiet and there's not a lot of violence. But when there is violence, it's like disturbing.
It's really
It is
bad.
disturbing.
Yes.
It
Even
is.
though you don't
Especially
see, you
at
do
those
see,
hands.
yeah, even up front, even though it's behind the head, you see him bashing it. Like, we're
Ugh,
watching
it
his
kept
face,
going
and then
on
he's
and
already
on.
traumatized. Like, he's already been hit so much, and he's just like barely hanging on to life, and then pummels him again right in front of us. Like, that was very vicious. Like, that
Oh
disturbed
my
me. But
gosh! Now Joy knows that Harold is alive, and
Yeah.
of course that neither.
Yeah.
And,
Hopefully Kyle's not just hanging out on
Poor
the stairway.
Joy.
no, I tell you,
you know, at this point, words away,
Yeah.
I just see Harold like just manipulating her, like for
Definitely.
his own
Oh,
reasons,
yeah.
to kind of like make in his head that it's okay and he loves her. And I know he does love her, but he's so like, oh la la, like lost.
If it
in
not
affect.
trigger anything, no in his
I
brain.
know. So I think she will
don't know.
eventually trigger something and feel, oh, I'm betrayed by you and I must kill you at some point. Maybe Ward will save Joy. We'll see. But please no spoilers. But yeah, so I think now Joy's going to be his puppet. And
I
she's
think
just so
so
happy
now.
to
His
see him.
words are not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
and
her
they're gonna
acting,
try to
too.
get Rand back.
Yeah, I know she was in shock when she first saw him, but I was expecting a very different reaction. Like, I think I would have just freaked out. I was like, oh my God, no way. What?
Yeah,
What are you
like
talking
that.
about? What? But she
Yeah.
was just like frozen. But then when she really got upset when he hugged her, then I was like, yeah, so that was good
Yeah.
acting there. But
And now
crazy.
she knows that Ward knew all along, because he was the one who almost brought her there
Yeah.
to begin
That's
with,
right,
to the
yes.
building.
So you're right. So he might try to pit her against Ward.
Yeah.
Probably.
He tried to be nice to Ward this time, and he's like, okay, well, you did see me as a monster. We
Which
thought he
is
was going to
really-
kill him there.
Yeah.
And then he let him leave and then manipulated that and was like, well, I'm going to have to bring Joy into this now because I need someone, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So I don't know if he will have intentions to go after Ward, but I do feel
I
like he
totally,
might.
I totally think
Yes.
he is. He already planted the drugs. He planned
That's
them
right,
to
he
go
did.
into like.
That's true. You're
That's
right.
true.
Duh,
And
yeah,
look what he
that's
did
right.
to Kyle. Just one false move and you're
Wow,
dead.
yeah,
So
just
he's
something
going to
triggers
torture
him.
Ward.
Yeah.
Poor Ward. I really do feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Like after, in the
Yeah.
beginning, he was a jerk to me, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
No,
he
he
killed
was
his
like
father, but his father was very abusive
He
to
was-
him and a nasty
That's right,
person.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh,
he just was,
wow.
I mean,
And you
that
know
still
what?
registered
In
me if
his
you go that
eyes-
far.
He was already dead, so
That's right.
It's not good to do that, but yes, I know.
I know what you mean. But, you know, he was under the influence and he had really bad
Yeah.
parenting.
Now, what is the father going to do with Kyle's body? Is he going to do like what
Bash
Hopefully
it
he
up and
disposed
stuff.
of him before
Teeth.
Joy walked in.
Yeah.
I know, I was kind of
Get
wondering.
someplace.
It's like,
I don't know where he
oh,
is.
this
Ice
is a
cream,
new-
it's melting.
Where is he?
Yeah, the ice cream's melting.
there
I
any
have this
blood
new
on the
meat batch
floor?
Tell me you
everywhere.
don't like, just don't tell me you don't like vanilla.
Oh
You
my
like vanilla.
God.
Oh my God, yeah,
Oh,
what an
that's-
episode. Wow. So can't wait to watch
Oh.
more. So many questions. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. And Maui's like, can you just take it down a
Hug
notch?
Maui.
Because I have earbuds in, so he can't hear Kim and
Oh,
Mom, and he just
look,
hears
he's
me. So
so
when I speak
cute.
up during the reviews, he's
Aw.
like, why are you so loud? I don't know if you guys heard during the reaction, but he was like,
No.
I did
I
hear
didn't
it.
hear him. I didn't hear
just
Did you
said
hear
we
my
want-
dog scratching at the door? Like,
no.
Let
Oh,
me in,
to be
let me
home,
in.
quarantine, and reacting. But he's such a good boy, and he
Yeah.
just loves to be affectionate
Oh,
and
look at
snuggle, you know. And he usually does meow a little bit before he comes up, and he's like, "Can I snuggle?" And so he was like right in front of me, and he goes, "Meow, meow." So I picked him up, and sometimes he lays on me, but he wanted to come up in his bed, so that was
Aw.
good.
He's so cute.
He a good
someday,
boy.
Mom, he'll be on your lap.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Boy, I
it's been so
can't
long.
wait.
I brought Maui
And
to
Willie,
Mom's house
too.
a long
I can't
time ago
wait.
before
Yeah.
the pandemic, you know. Love you guys. I hope you guys are
Better
being
days are
safe
coming.
and staying well. So
Oh,
happy
yes.
2021.
Yes.
The new year will bring
2021.
good
Subscribe,
positivity, I'm
guys.
hoping.
So,
Please
yeah.
subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye.